All right, it's about 9:30 a.m. on Wednesday, and I have not been inside here yet, at least not this morning, so I'm gonna wing this. But that's kind of irrelevant because, you know, I'm okay at what I do, I guess. So the garage walls and ceiling pretty much done, and these are some pretty damn smooth walls too. This isn't that rough texture that you're used to seeing in a bunch of other places in contemporary homes all over the country, where they just splatter that shit everywhere to texturize it and conceal, you know, what have you, any imperfections. With the doors up, good amount of space, and then you got a sizable ledge right here, so water heater's gonna set on this, but then you also have this ledge. It's a good, well, here's my feet right here, so 3.5, 4 feet or so for just storage, knick-knack stuff. Utility room coming in the opposite side, and you got shelving, and walls are already painted too, so open this door and see what we have here. And yes, by the way, I will totally show you the arch that's right above me in a second so that you can judge for yourself once I get a better angle. But here's the larger one into the dining room. Yeah, this house sits up pretty high. I kind of like it. I think I will too, no doubt. It's not too dramatic, but it's, you know, it's a good perch. You're not dwarfed by everything else. Even though this house is probably one of the shorter ones, it's it has a good height to it. So this is vantage point from the front door coming in, looking to the right. And so peering up at this arch, you can see that it's still a little bit octagonal shaped, right? So you have some distinct, I don't want to call them angles, but it's not a hemispheric. I mean, it's not semicircle in any way, shape, or form. It's not rounded. You can see the remnants of that. So definitely gonna bring that up again. And Brittany said she would do the same. She just wanted to see kind of where they were going with it, and then, you know, gauge their performance, and then approach them about the fix, just to make sure that, you know, they're not already on top of something. So, and we will do that for everything else that we might uncover that's less than ideal, less than perfect, less than it should be. These walls look really good, as the doors. This is one of the most common occurrences with double door closets and stuff like that, and same for office doors, is they don't always hang correctly. These happen to look perfectly level for the time being. So if I were to close them equally, you can see they perfectly aligned. There's not one that's canted upward or shifted left and right and dragging the bottom or scraping the top, nothing like that. The two-tone paint, I think, looks really good. It seems pretty uniform, but they're probably gonna go back over it with a brush and fine tune. Let's see, like right around here, you know, if you look, the closer you look, you'll see a few imperfections, but it's nothing they're not gonna touch up and that I won't point out, of course. Here's the twin bedroom. Same for windowsills. A lot of times this is where people just tend to get a little messy. They're supposed to clean this up, and they probably will, but occasionally builders don't. They just get a little rough around the edges. you know, stuff like that. I think I showed y'all these windows before. Oh yeah, this is like, Helen Keller was caulking this right here, apparently. Yeah, I already did show y'all those windows, how they slide up and then yes, yeah, I did. But pretty nifty. Let's see. These seem to be really even too, which is great. This is what it should be. I mean, I've walked in like $300,000 or $400,000 houses before, and that's still one of the things that's fucked up, believe it or not. I mean, it's just like people don't even care. So it's actually pretty reassuring to come in here and see that they actually did these correctly, and we'll be watching to make sure they keep them that way. A little bit of touch-up needed, but they just sprayed, as you can tell. And still gotta put vent covers on. God, it's coming along quick. But not to worry. Oh shit. Yeah, these ceilings are really high. I almost forgot. Jesus Christ. And then here's a coat closet. And bathroom. Let me see if I can get a secondary light source up. I don't know if this will help. Guess it's a dip spit bottle or something. Standard. So much of the tile's down, and I'm curious to know what y'all think. Of course, this is like the stuff that the girls and the wives and the design conscious people choose, so Nick might not think anything of it, but I think it was great. Too bad there's no electricity on right now. So actually looks really good. And there's one recessed light fixture up there, and then that's where the shower is gonna come out. And then so there's gonna be a vent right here. Excuse me, a vent right here. And then these cabinets are as you expected. It's almost that ebony brown black, just really dark. And then, oh, of course, I'm not trying to hide this at all. So here I am down at the base, looking at the corner there. There's like maybe a quarter of it to a third of it that's still exposed. I mean, hey, look, I'm just showing you to be transparent, not to cause any problems or lingering issues. But I mean, I'm gonna bring it up to him, you know, and be like, yo, what's going on with that? You not gonna fucking replace it or what? Or are you gonna properly cover that chip so that it doesn't have any issues going forward? Definitely gonna bring it up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to the office right after this. What the fuck? That door totally just opened by itself. Yeah, that's my Jeep out there. Weather's pretty nice this week. It's been overcast, but like low 90s, pretty damn humid, but not all that bad. I just hope that we get some rain soon and that it starts to simmer down. Yeah, damn, this thing is coming along really fast and it's looking nice too. So here is the pantry. Make sure these doors are straight. Okay, so they shut. That's good. Yep. So they hit that. And they haven't quite finished painting in here, but they've definitely sprayed and started. So there's that, and they just gotta install a few more of the shelves, obviously. So, but then of course, one of the more exciting parts is, I don't know why I'm waiting to do the master in the kitchen last. I guess because presumably they're not done. Let's see, so cabinets are up, for the most part. Just the countertops themselves need to be placed on it. installed. So yeah, just in case you're wondering, this kind of, you know, what the assemblies look like. As you would expect, with the drawers right underneath. And here's the island. Pretty good size. But all in all, a shit ton of cabinet space. And countertop surface area too. So there's that, and a lot of windows. I love the configuration of the windows and the amount of light they bring in. It's pretty badass. And then, of course, you got a porch, which is not all that common anymore in the back. People just get consistently shorted. As a matter of fact, I got a couple clients bitching and moaning about that right now. I mean, I desperately want to help them find something, but like everything we look at is just like this little stoop on the back. I mean, it's pathetic. Like why would a builder do that? Pathetic. That's how pathetic it is. And then you come across this, and well, they should have bought new. I was talking to another girl that's PCS in here from Bliss, and she mentioned Stylecraft and asked me what I thought about them. She's like, oh, is that one of those builders, you know, you said to stay away from because it's Sale Ranch? I'm like, actually, let me tell you. And she's like, oh, never mind. They don't have any homes that are going to be ready anytime soon. I'm like, well, again, let me tell you, that was the situation with me and some other people coming from Fort Drum. A house was being built that was started under somebody else's name, and lo and behold, they backed out, and we took their place and adjusted some of the custom features that we could, and here we are. We're about 75% of the way there. So I'm living it right now, that very same storyline, and so never say never. I'm the master now, obviously. Gas there powered through this. I guess the granite must be coming on like a horse and buggy or some shit. Tile looks really good. Almost like don't even want to step on it because it's like really clean.